Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's feeling well. And if not, my best wishes. We're here today to see how I failed on Car Mechanic Simulator. Glad you could join me. I want to give a shout out to Red Dot Gaming and Playway for bringing us this awesome game. Also, want to give a shout out to T Martin and Cryptid Fox for bringing us some good content on this game. Not excluding all the others that have content on this game, but those are the two that I follow the most. I also want to make aware that this game has its own music, which is awesome. But I had to replace that music with some of my own or some non-copyrighted. It's not mine. So this is not my music, but this is the music for YouTube that should be all right for YouTube. Hopefully it helps with my little monotone voice to have a little music in the background. Um, as you can tell, this is all unscripted, so please forgive me. I'm doing the best I can for a beginner. Yeah, it's a solo situation, so I don't have a production. I just want to bring my gameplay to YouTube and to Twitch and talk about it. It's not always 100%, but I want to see it and I want to talk about it. I want to see where I go wrong at. Like here on this game, I could see where I went wrong and what's necessary to make everything like work, right? So you guys that understand this game, if you've played before, if you haven't, um my next one would be kind of a walkthrough on what to do because I'm gonna be starting from the tutorial because this kind of made me rage quit, but it was off. It was after this. Okay, now as we starting, you guys can look and see. Even though this is a revisit and I didn't play ever since. Like I said, if I didn't play for a while, so this was supposed to be a revisit, and in this revisit, I was supposed to just come out, give 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 the audience a nice gameplay, you know, wrap it up and call it that. Well, this car had a different plan for me. So I'm just calling out everything that I'm noticing right now. The oil, the oil retrieving situation. I forget the name of it. The computer. I'm checking out the list of enhancements. Um, going through the list, stating everything that's going on. You know, to me, to me, as I'm going in, I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good. I don't notice I'm not doing good at all on remembering until I get to actually getting my hands into the car. But here, I'm just naming some things, stating some things about the enhancements and upgrades. That's when I just noticed the left bumper. So now that's all the situations towards the garage, everything you can make for your garage, the paint shop, the washing, the car wash area, all that stuff right there. So now, like I said, I'm still just walking around, remembering things, everything that I had got out of the situation, the building upgrades, everything that I got out of there. Just remembering the whole situation. See, I completely passed by where you changed the tire situation and to take out the springs. The reason why I passed by those two is because didn't remember. That's when I just found out this was storage, because I thought this room was actually storage. Now I'm just actually discussing about what this area is once I start remembering that it's not all the way upgraded and that I had to have certain things in there. So it's just basically I'm remembering right now. Checking the map, seeing what we have open, what's all there, trying to get a feel for the situation again. Going through it is parking. Wondering if the parking was that extensive before. Just going through the whole list. Going through the whole list. I'm not gonna sit here and state the whole list right now, because on my final one I'm gonna go through the whole list. when I got everything open, but at the same time, I barely do DLCs, so I will not have that final DLC yet. So probably soon. Keep a lookout on that. But for right now, we're what I'm working on now is to opening those sections up, getting everything in there, getting it all worked out. We just going outside, checking everything out, checking the terrain, actually seeing how far the property stretch. Like I said, the struggle don't really come in until we get into the car. Once we get into the car, it's a sad situation. And again, I'm putting this sad situation here because I'm not going to sugarcoat my gameplay. If I fail, I fail. I'm going to put it on YouTube. And I'm going to relive my failure. I don't care. People could pick on me. It's okay. It'll help me learn not to do it again. Again, like I said, I was just checking the outside. Finding out. Now is when we finna try to get ready to do something. See, now this is when I thought the computer was where I learned how to pull up everything from the car. You know, all the problems. But that's not where. So where you actually pull up the orders is you gotta look at the car and press Y. Well, it took me a really bad amount of time to realize that. I mean, it was a really disappointing amount of time. To realize, hey, point at the car, press Y, and you'll find it. Nope. And honestly, I'm going to tell you what I thought here. I thought it would have popped up when I lifted up. I thought it would have all popped up and I would have learned what's wrong with it and everything. Nope. So you know what I did? Yeah. You press Y off of the car. I found my shopping list. Look at the car again. Don't press Y though. And for anybody who's guessing, pressing Y for us is, you know, it's the Xbox situation. So, like I said, I believe for PlayStation, it is X. Leave. I'm wrong, state it in the comments. Cause here, even if I am an Xbox fan, I love PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just a little joke right there. All right, cause this right here, this is a parody beginning, because this is just, it's so hilarious because I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna lift the car higher. That's gonna help. So now, with me not being able to find the sheet, that the order sheet, I'm looking at the car trying to figure out what's wrong with it by eye. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. It's gonna help a lot. The game is beautiful because you can, find some problems by eye, but you're not gonna find all the problems by eye. So I'm checking out everything that I got in my inventory. Which is why everything that is for the Xbox, that you want to get into your wheel menu, your situation. See, look. It's just, what are you doing? I thought I could find it in there, and then I had a new order to pop up. So I'm sitting there trying to find it, and I hate to say I'm gonna do that one more time before I actually find out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. I'm looking. I'm looking. And boy, I cannot find it. Because this guy cannot look at the car and press Y for some reason. I don't know. I guess I was afraid. Just look. Like right there, I'm trying to catch everything by eye. See, honestly, if I would have just came in and did everything over from the tutorial from the beginning, it wouldn't have took me this long to, realize that I'm being an idiot here, or really arrogant, thinking that I could just jump back in and start over from scratch with a car that is this that need this much repair. Right up in here, I want to state again that Car Mechanic Simulator do have their own music. This music that's playing right now is just for copyright purposes only. They have great tracks over there. And see, look, I don't look at none of the pieces and press A so that way I could actually get into the car. And get into the X-ray view of it. I don't do none of that. I mean, I'm just mindlessly not knowing what to do. Again, because I know it's supposed to be in that wheel, but I know it's supposed to be there. But I just couldn't find it for the life of me. I tried to take off the door part, but I don't think they were going to let me take it off. Still not understanding exactly what I'm doing wrong here. It's not until I understand and get it. Ding. Now I can see what's going on. Okay, now with this actually comes another set of problems because I normally play things on easy. I play on easy mode so that way I won't be, dying so horribly. I'm gonna still be unalived in the game, but I don't want to have to keep being unalived too many times. So what I do is I typically play on easy. That's the mode that I play on almost at all times. Even when I'm not streaming. But these games still be on a level with me, bro. Like, ooh, even on easy, still getting. So I'm gonna be trying to another game. After this series is over, and we're gonna see how that goes. But now here, like I said, here comes with another set of problems. Um, Instead of me marking off everything, since I'm on easy and I could just mark everything off, I don't know, because I'm in a state here, not a mechanic. Half of them things, I don't know what they are. I don't know where they fit. But this game is giving me a general knowledge of that. I did take a course in mechanics class once upon a time, but by no means did I finish. And that I'm not an auto mechanic. I just like fixing on cars. I like the way engines work, because in what other place, except for engines, you find where an explosion will propel something? Mini explosion sends it sends your cam into a spin, and those spin send other mechanisms into spin, and those mechanisms send your car into motion. That is interesting. Very. And if for anybody to say that it's not, is I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. And what's another engine that's even more exhilarating than that one is a diesel engine, which a diesel engine doesn't work on explosions, works on compressions. That's interesting, because it compressed the air in the cylinder, and that causes the mini explosion. It's still a slight explosion, but it's not like it needs a spark. At least I think. Please don't quote me on this. I have to look. I'll have to check it out again. See, the thing about studying something is, if you don't continuously use it in your life, you're gonna forget it. And that's with almost anything. If you don't continuously use the knowledge that you learn, so that way it could stay crisp in your mind, you're gonna forget it. And it's gonna take a lot to wake it back up. Not saying it couldn't be awoken again, but it's gonna take quite a deal. Again, my apologies for the speech, because unscripted, it's not like I sat here and wrote out everything that I'm gonna say for this video or anything like that. This is purely off the top of the head. Even though this is recorded, I'm doing the voiceover off the top of my head. So my apologies for any mistakes or anything that I am making with my speech. If I'm saying something that doesn't match the way, the term that is supposed to be used in, my apologies. But here's where I'm going to attempt to do some things to the car without knowing what anything is, what I need to touch, where I need to touch it, and why. So I'm getting to the drive is that a drive train or drive shaft, I believe. So because that's the major thing that I saw that was wrong with it. So I'm gonna try to get there first. I'm taking off more pieces than I need to at a time. Um, I realized that a bit too late. And I realized I took off a little too many pieces a bit too late. Because the one piece from out the engine that I needed, that's loose. So I could easily do that. That needed to be taken out. I keep forgetting about left trigger, right trigger. One zooms in, one zooms out respectfully. Okay, I started realizing I'm just taking off too many pieces too late. But when I do realize, it still didn't make no difference. Cause already where I'm at, how I approach the car already failed. I can finally get that up out of there. Now here's where we finna make some mistakes. Drain the oil if you have to touch the engine. Recommend it. And with a big job such as this one was, the best thing to do is just drain all the liquid. It'll cost you more losing the liquid than to just draining it out itself. So keep that one in mind. And it's just something about when you see 50 or 100 credits leave out your out your account for no reason. No. It's also up and around in this area. I have some mic issues, so it will get real staticky up in that area. So that's another purpose for what's going on here with the voiceover. The cool thing about the cam caps is that you can actually pick those the way you want to pick those. So you can start with the rusted ones first, which is that's kind of nice. I mean, this is dreadful. I mean, just dreadful. Cause, and then that's when I realized, okay, go. I don't even realize to go for the side. Now I'm gonna take that off. See, I bagged all the way out just to take that off. I didn't want to, but it was kind of necessary. Because unless I took that off, I wouldn't have been able to get the camshaft out. I don't know what that was for. There you go. All right now. But I'm still not doing anything right. Without marking everything, I still started off wrong. Even though, you have some people out there that can do it with no problem without marking anything. Kudos to them. Me, not on that level yet. And I understand that. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I understand. I know what level I'm on. I'm on the sucky level. I get it. Ain't nothing, with a little bit of practice, I know I could bring myself up. By then, I'm pretty sure I'll start understanding what pieces that I'm looking at. But for right now, at this point, I'm not doing good at all. At all. And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because I am coming out with new stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't check and see where everything was going wrong at, and what point do I need to haven't marked anything because I've forgotten how to do that. And then again, I think I've forgotten how to get the order sheet back up. Just that quick. That's what happened. And still, I'm not thinking, okay, I can mark these where I can see them, get them taken off, and we're okay. No. Most of the stuff I already got in my inventory, they was already taken off. All right, I believe I'm making my shopping list now. And personally, I still don't think it's enough. I know it's not enough for the list that I got. I have a very big list, and that inside the shopping list compared to the orders. It's not enough. And I'm slowly starting to realize that up in this area right here that is just a bit too much right now. I was thinking of calling in another car and just doing another car and then come back to this one. But I'm like, nah, I started this, so I want to finish this car. So that way I won't be, taking on too much at once. Even though I know it's a story car, so I can have it sitting there just as long as I want to. It's a story car. But at the same time, who want their car sitting for too long? Even if it is a game, who want the car sitting in the shop for too long, right? So I had to get out. I want to get these people out, these people cars out in a reasonable time. But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. It's already sitting in there for about say 8 months before I jump back on. So yeah, is this right up in here is my realization, my my eye-opening moment, stating that it is just not gonna happen. Not at this point, not at this time. So I mean, it sunk in slowly. I'm still moving around with it, but it's slowly sinking in as I'm tussling around with this car that not gonna work. I already lost the coolant because I was just going crazy. Now I'm still gonna make some attempts. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna spill a whole bunch of oil in my face, I think. Trying to take off that. I think so. So yeah, right around here is where everything is gonna sink in pretty much. That I jumped in too arrogantly. So yeah, this right here is where I figured out I'm not finna be doing anything with this car. And if I would have just marked everything, I could have probably did a little bit better with finding everything and taking everything apart, but I did not. So that's why we have this. To me, it is a hilarious video. I'm pretty sure it's some mechanics who this would be hilarious also. Um, and that's gonna be about it. Just got a little bit more to go. So if you like the video, and if you made it this far, might as well subscribe too. And like I said, hit the bell notification because I will be dropping new videos. So watch me sit there and contemplate how dumb I was. You guys Have a great one.